This mini-split R410A inverter air conditioner stopped cooling after the refrigerant was charged inside it. The other tech told us this while working on this unit. Now I will check what the issue is with this unit. First of all, I am checking the standing pressure of the unit, which is 300 pounds per square inch. The standing pressure seems to be fine, but still, it shows an error on display. Let's power this mini-split and test what problem it shows. Let's turn it on with the remote now. The compressor has started to work, and the fan is also rotating. The pressure gauge needle has started to move. It will gradually move towards the low pressure values. The unit is consuming 1.6 amperes of current and will gradually increase. So I am leaving the unit for some time for the compressor to run at maximum speed.
10 minutes later.
Now the electricity consumption of the compressor has increased, and it has almost reached 8 amperes of current. Now let's check the pressure of the unit. The needle is now at 70 pounds per square inch of pressure, which is very low for our R410A at running condition. And it seems like the unit will start displaying an error because the compressor is running at its maximum RPM. Let's wait for some time because the pressure at running condition is very low as the standing pressure was good. Now the unit has stopped working. The pressure gauge needle has gone back to standing condition. The current consumption of the unit is now 0. Let's check the display of the unit. The light is blinking on the operation and the timer. This mini-split is from O General. I am counting the operation light blinking. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Now I will count the timer light. 1, 2, and 3. This is 7 and 3 blinking combinations. This error code means that the refrigerant in the unit is low. A sensor is installed on the top of the AC's evaporator coil of AC, as it is not able to sense indoor cooling enough. Due to low refrigerant, error is showing on display.
10 minutes later.
I left the unit for almost 10 minutes, and it again started to work, consuming 4 amperes of current. The pressure has started to go on the low side of the gauge. So why is this happening that the standing pressure of the unit is 300 psi, but the running pressure is 70 psi? I think whoever charged the refrigerant inside it had not evacuated the air from the unit. The second possibility is that the unit has a leak, and the refrigerant could have leaked out. The air could have gone inside the system, due to which this unit shows a good standing pressure but low running pressure. I will take this refrigerant out of the unit and charge a new one. I have made the unit empty of refrigerant now. The standing pressure is 0 now. Now I will vacuum the air out of the system through a vacuum pump. The vacuum has almost been completed. The needle of the manifold is at 30 Hg. Now I will close the valve. Then the motor of the vacuum pump.
Later.
Now I haven't cracked the vacuum till now. I checked the unit for 20 minutes to check whether it had any leakage. The needle is standing still at the same position. I have placed the refrigerant on the weight scale to check how much refrigerant is inside the cylinder. The weight of the cylinder is 6.3 kilograms. We will charge 1.2 kilograms of refrigerant inside this unit. I have installed the gauge hose with the cylinder. Now I have opened the gas cylinder. Now I will purge the pipe hose to remove air from the pipe. Open the screw of the hose a little, and it's done. Now I will crack the vacuum of the unit. What is cracking the vacuum? When the unit is vacuumed, the refrigerant charged for the first time will be called cracking a vacuum in simple terms. Now I have put the cylinder on the weight scale by changing the face of the cylinder to the opposite side. And put the scale reading to 0. Now I have cracked the vacuum. I will charge almost 200 to 300 grams in the first purge. 300 grams of refrigerant have been charged inside the unit. I will now power the unit and slowly and gradually charge the refrigerant. The unit is consuming 4 amperes of current after charging the refrigerant. I have charged more refrigerant inside the unit. And try not to overflood the refrigerant and charge liquid inside the unit. The running pressure is almost 90 psi. Now I am charging the refrigerant for the 3rd time. And this time it has been charged according to the required amount. The weight of the cylinder is 5.1 kilograms left. Now, I will check the standing pressure after charging the refrigerant. The standing pressure is almost 240 psi now, which is a good standard pressure. Let's check the pressure on the running situation.
20 minutes later.
It has been almost 20 minutes now since the unit started, and it is consuming 9.2 amperes. The running pressure now is at 150 psi, as we have charged the refrigerant according to the weight that the company has mentioned on the specification sticker. The process of condensation is also taking place on the pipelines. You can see the pipes are sweaty. The unit is now giving its peak performance. This is how we fix this problem. Click on the left or right thumbnail on the screen to watch out next videos and subscribe. It's free. Thank you.